All right, John.
But basically for that particular one, straight in and straight down. Coriander is a big one. Okay, my name's Robert Goodrick. Been doing this for 55 years. Originally out of the UK. Started in probably 1965. Been doing it all my life. Love and the passion for doing it. So now what I'm trying to do is spread the word out and explain to people how things are done. So the trade is, or the passion is carried on with other people. Okay,
I have syphilis. I can't come in.
Tenderloin.
You got botulism, ain't bad meat.
Yeah, it was kept out too long.
Yeah.
Blame that chef.
That's it, go around the bone. Holy crap.
Hey Kevin, Kevin, he's skinning it. Do you want to see how he skins it? Why? He wants to be going hunting and skin a deer, and he doesn't want to.
He doesn't even want to look. I saw the look when he looked over. He's like, okay,
you
just
don't
kept
want
on
to watch
walking.
this? This is pretty much the same thing.
Well, the way some of those guys butcher the deers, though, what a mess. They
They
got
don't do
deer
the
meat
right.
off people, and they just hack here, hack there. The bones are all cut in half. So
That's all that matters.
We used to work with our bean butcher up by us. You get the scratch for the dogs, right? You get knocked.
How many tenderloins do you think you pulled out?
Too many. Too many. Right. Too many.
You want to do it so you're saving most of it.
Too many.
We would eat probably half of
I feel like it all starts the same, but it ends different with every butcher. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it always does, and that's why I said, okay,
Yeah, but see,
I need somebody else to do it because sure, what I do is
it's
going to
better.
be butcher style, which is fine.
very
Yeah.
You would think it'd
But you need to see how other people do it.
I know. See, because normally when we go to pig roast, it's like, the body, big thing,
he's got a bunch of his
pretty
freezers.
much
Keeps
cooked,
everyone.
right?
Where's your
You
tenderloin?
don't pull it in there. You never see it.
Stretch it. That's the
I mean, you get
You gotta
Right here.
it properly. You can't.
Oh, you cut into it.
No, no.
There it is.
Well, then off anyway.
Like the length is huge.
You cut half of it.
No.
You're fired.
No. I was gonna say something like that too.
I got the chain and everything.
There you go.
So right to it. It's the same.
Oh, so now who is bigger?
The biggest thing is if you luck.
Whose loin is bigger?
Not only the length of time it took
I have
me
a comment,
to
but I'm not going to say it.
take it out, it's how clean it is.
Yeah. Well, some of it is chain though, right?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I needed some people to see how you do it because it's a totally different process.
Yeah, totally is.
Okay. I was taught because I'm a butcher by trade is to keep everything as clean as possible.
Right.
Okay. So I've already cleaned half the H-bone. The tip is right there. And right at the edge of the cartilage.
In the fridge. Like, do we have a fridge? Just to keep it
So that's where I'm going to cut off, which is the first joint there.
Just put it like till we use it.
Do you want to pass me the handsaw, please? Sure.
Yeah, that's I think where Stu did as well,
Yeah.
right there.
More flavor. That's what I've always said.
sauce.
Yes.
You'll probably want it
You
frozen.
want the marbling, but you want that frozen as well?
I would. Hey, Robert.
Yeah.
This trim in the freezer to get cold.
Yeah.
So that's once again the flank.
Yeah.
And so what do you do with the flank?
She rolls around in the dirt.
I'll take it. I'll use it for sausage and salamis.
Yeah, it's not good for much more. It can't be done as a cured meat by itself, like a whole muscle.
Kind of tough.
Yeah, whole muscle. Even if you cure it for a long time, it won't. No.
You could do, and I mean,
What's that? The flank?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too bad because it's a nice big chunk of muscle.
Probably it'll be like a
Nice shape and everything too.
Yeah. Looks can be deceiving though with that, eh? Oh, you use the same saw, Robert, at your place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get those at Princess Auto for cheap. Those things.
Oh yeah.
TSC's got them too.
TSC.
That one's about 30 years old, and that's the original blade, I think.
Oh, it's yours?
Yeah, it's my parents.
See, I need to get one of
Usually take them
those.
between 6 and 8
I have-
months, and you guys go along.
Machete?
Those guys are a year old. Yeah. They just turned.
Tell me when.
He wants 3 big chops.
Good.
And you guys sell it
Want to hold it?
It's interesting that you use the weight of the hog to help you.
Well, yeah, when like I'm doing lamb, I'll split the spine on the edge of the table.
Well, you use gravity, and why not?
My knives aren't that sharp.
That's a good one.
And this isn't sharp.
I'd be hacking it.
Try not to knock the beer over.
I've got one good knife that buddy gave me, and it's great. Like, even when it's dull, it's freaking sharp as hell.
Okay, the same as Stu did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th rib, 8th rib. I go straight across.
Pretty skinny. 17 figures. Yeah. It's like really fat. Yeah.
I don't
It's the natural stuff you would grow on a farm kind of thing. Like,
I get Lobos.
As you see, it's a little soft.
What's interesting, Robert, is that you're attacking this from the inside out, and Stu attacked it from the outside in.
Yeah, I could do the same thing.
I'm gonna do it that way next time.
Yeah?
I'll show you. It's like you can do it like 4 or 5 different
But you
ways.
were doing something different here by trying to maximize the bacon, right?
Right.
You were,
I am.
what were you doing differently than Robert?
Nothing.
The same now.
No, Robert's cutting perpendicular to the spine.
I'm squaring it.
Yeah.
You didn't do that. You followed the rib.
Right, because this will go to sausage for you, right? I'm right?
Yeah.
Hold on. You're just getting caught there. There you go.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you get your knife.
I'll be here a while.
You need a 48-inch saw blade.
No, it's not that. It's due to the fact is because of the heat. It's getting a little soft. It's not firm.
I'm like, why?
So how do they cut this thing in half with a bandsaw?
Yeah, but it's good at the time. That's good. And if it's not hot, I gotta get into that someday. I imagine. Brilliant. Beautiful.
What do you want to play with first?
Have to be careful behind you with those long knives, I think.
Well, no, I purposely I can see you out the.
You're still attached.
I can see out the corner of my eye, so not too bad.
You want this?
No, not right now. Thank you.
The knife is special made.
I guess that's where
So, basically, what I've got is my 3 primals:
I think mine needs
front quarter, middle, leg.
Maybe it's just a piece of
That's simple.
Any part of the loin
That's how you can get it down in 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay? There is no problem. I've got it up where I need it for my copper. Everything else is fine. Now I'm going to do this as I would for my bacon.
Which one of your bacons?
If you want to do an Ayrshire middle, it's the same way. The other thing is, get you in a minute.
I know, like, the pig scallop. I know.
It's supposed to like
Yellow
Season with
jackets.
bee pollen.
Or
Yeah.
only yellow jackets.
Basically, I'm going to do English style and the belly for North American, but I mean, it's still the same.
Easy.
Basically,
Yeah, I can make
I'm going to take what we call the skirt steak off. And everybody say, why do you call it the skirt? Well, because they hang up by the legs. This is the bottom, this is the top. This is like a skirt, it hangs down. That's the reason why we call it a skirt steak, nothing else. This will go into sausage.
Question about using that for sausage. Would you take the time to cut all of that silver skin off of there?
Yes, I will.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is very important.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I've done. I just thought I've always wondered
then
if I
it
have
will
to be
have
as
all kind of
specific. It
crap
doesn't,
inside.
shitty grinder too won't grind it properly. It'll bind up.
Robert, give me a smile.
Oh, thank you. Now, with Stu, he came in this way, which, as I said, there's nothing wrong with it.
15 pounds.
Easiest way.
That much. It's not. That much.
Because
Nothing wrong with it, bud. This is the right way.
no, not the right way, guys.
The better way.
No, it's just easier.
It's
That's all.
experience, right?
Yeah. If you look at this, you see the line you've got to go for.
Yeah.
Your ribs come up to here. There's a cartilage along the top, and they come this way, every one of them. Okay. In the old days, what we would do is take a knife and run it like that, and take these bones out individual.
Yeah.
Okay. European style bacon is done that way. The cartilage is left in. It's sliced with the bacon that way.
Right. So you
Okay.
get that rolling flat inside.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it right now, but maybe on the next one.
Yeah.
But basically,
No, it's not.
again, the tip of my knife.
He's like, yeah, they were $200.
Hey, wait a minute. How much of the knife are you using there? Ah, you moved your finger.
I haven't gone through, Stu.
I'm just
I know.
busting your
I know.
chops.
Now it's your turn.
Yeah.
Follow the rib round. And as Stu did, you can use your fingers underneath to loosen off.
Yeah, a lot of the work can be done like that.
You want it.
Because this is an older animal, I'm going to use back into my knife.
That's what I'm telling you to watch it.
So,
You find that, like, because it's an older animal, you'll get the, like that spider web that I talked about. It's
Yeah.
stronger, right?
It's stronger, it
It's
is.
developed. It's been off of its melt for longer.
yeah, you can't push it out with your hands. You can't do it
Right.
with your fingernails like you normally can. Now, the trick is to get the ribs away from the meat. Instead of trying to do it the hard way,
The stew way.
There's no way around it, eh?
Be more specific.
It's all right.
I hear a lot of
That was just the first one.
Been backed under the bus.
We're not judging you.
I know.
You are.
No, we're not, because
I haven't done my second one
we
yet.
can
Anyway.
blindfold you and you still do a better job than I did.
So basically what you want to do is let the weight of the meat pull away
Yeah.
while you're taking it away. And this way is one of the fastest ways, literally.
Yeah.
Does it itself almost.
I'm going to change it. Watch my knife, that's all. No, the knife, I didn't want it flying out.
You're good.
You hold the bone and let the meat
Yeah.
fall off.
Yeah.
Once they're in gravity. So do you notice any difference between this and the pork that you purchased in Vancouver?
Definitely.
Yeah, so what's the difference?
A lot of sloppy right now.
Sorry?
Sloppy because it's warm.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's the trick right now. And I mean, but yeah, I mean, if you're talking difference, I can feel it.
yeah.
Okay, you can feel it with the fat. The fat is much richer.
So
This one
it's
is?
a better
Yeah.
one.
Commercial pork is not like
Oh
this.
no, definitely not. Not even commodity from like somebody that is like doing Berkshires and stuff. They usually have a commodity version, and it's completely different.
So you can tell if someone was to throw a hog at you, you'd be able to tell that this was commodity pork versus heritage.
You can more or less tell it, yeah.
You can't tell, Mangdalitsa from Berkshire, though.
Oh,
I'm not that good, no.
No?
And I'm not professing to be that good.
No.
I haven't handled the stuff that
You can
that
tell-
well,
long.
you can definitely tell a Berkshire from like a commodity belly.
Yeah.
Like you're like you get like
I
something
noticed
like
this way,
right? To like one of
this
these
way
that
the-
are like
that loin
solid,
comes out
thick
nice and
bacon,
clean.
right?
because it
Yeah, I
just
made a
naturally
pancetta
pulls
of,
away from the
heritage.
ribs.
From Timberline
By its own
farms. And it was mostly lardo.
Yeah.
Now, can you tell what time of the year it was butchered? Say, I'm raising them out on a pasture, so in the fall they're getting apples, in the summer they're on grass. Does that make a difference?
I
in the meat
find
quality?
I find that kind of thing with like ducks and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
a duck breast is going to be bigger in July than it is going to be in May because like there's more it's eating, it's more bountiful, so you're going to get it better, you know.
I mean, because traditionally we always butchered in the fall because there wouldn't be as many flies, but I'm wondering if the meat quality is also better at that point too than say in the winter.
Yeah, well, it's outside too, right?
Yeah.
So
It's not a controlled temperature
They're putting their
environment.
energy into
You guys are
staying
in a
warm.
kitchen. You could be temperature controlled.
More ribs, Dan.
you got more spine off or
Yeah, sure. Easy. And so, please. Stu.
Yeah.
Be helpful. Hold on, because they're going to go backwards first. I'll do this side, you do that side. Okay. You good?
Yep.
When you're using the soft, light strokes, guys, don't
Yeah.
force it.
Let the saw do the work.
Every time.
It's like cutting wood. Let that saw do the work.
Now, okay, before you go,
Rain, go away. Come back another day, please.
Light so far, but
Your laptop,
Yeah, your
there,
laptop is getting right
yeah, can somebody do that for me?
Oh, you cut the cartilages?
Oh, it's calling for a
Cover
little.
See?
up everything?
Right there in your hand is what my butcher throws out.
That
Okay,
is awesome
That
for
so-
irritates the hell out of me because it's always in my slot pile.
If I take the ribs off here, this is the baby back ribs,
Okay.
okay? This complete piece is your side ribs,
And this is where the spine is, yes?
yeah?
Okay.
So if this comes off now, this is St. Louis style ribs.
Those are babies.
Down in the States, this costs more money than this.
And my butcher throws that out.
throws
That
those
is
out.
honestly
That's not
in
good
my
for them.
scrap pile when I get it back.
now I have to go through the scrap.
This way. So you go one by one.
I take each one by one because this way I know I'm going to be that close to the bone. Right now I'm running right against the backbone, as you can hear. So basically I've gone that way. Now I've got to come out and round and back in again because there's a ridge there.
You don't go this way, from here to there?
No,
Just the meat on the other side?
no. The reason for that is I don't want to put the meat on this bone. I want to peel it away. I want the weight of the meat to do the work for me. I don't want to do the work. This way, peeling this way, the meat's staying there, I'm peeling away and I can cut. This way I've got to force it back into itself, so therefore it's moving the meat. You
Maybe
don't,
half and half. This half and then the other half.
no.
And I meet in the middle.
Looking a lot like the same way I did it.
Let's do it.
Good thing he doesn't have a ride back to the airport. He's leaving.
Well, to be honest, I think we've probably talked for about 150 hours about butchering over the time that we've known each other. So
Yeah.
some of the stuff that I've learned is probably out of his experiences too. So
So you would like to have as less meat on this bone as possible?
That's right. This is all my money. This is where my money is, not here. You've got to remember that I have not got a stew pot. Sorry, Stu.
no pun intended, huh?
No. I'm not going to make broth or anything like that. If anything, I'm going to feed it to the dogs or something like that. Most of the time you make broth out of it. But
Even like on my side of the coin too, it's like I don't want to have a lot of meat on mine either. Like
literally,
I am.
ah, damn,
Thank you.
Oh my God.
I'm looking
The other
at
in your,
this eye
even in the
and I look
Yeah,
at this
that's
at the same time. It's one of those things you've got to get used to because you have to draw and measure a line without actually looking at it, you know where the knife is going. You don't want to concentrate on here because you end up doing this. So basically,
And a sharp knife.
no, the knife is not sharp.
By your standards.
No, I'll be truthful.
Sharpening is.
Nice.
It may not make it back there. What am I doing wrong? Yeah.
And this coming behind sharp guys.
Boy.
I did. He's done his job once already. Some little spotted redheads right there.
So basically now you've got
Thought he missed the ball.
Sharp. The drip.
Out there just in time.
English style bacon, so now you can cure this up. We will take the rind off most of the time. You can do it with the rind on, it doesn't matter. I go 2% salt. I do not go any more than that. I can go down to 1.8% on salt. Cure is going to be cure 1, 0.25%. Anything after that is whatever you want to put on it. Dream up whatever you want.
Now, would that traditionally be rolled as short?
No, no, just like that. Yeah.
Robert, sorry to interrupt you. When you talking about cure, what does it mean, cure? It's a liquid or what?
Europe?
No, cure.
Cure. Cure is how we do it. No, most of the time I'm talking about curing is dry curing, so I'm using salt in the cure rather than a brine.
Okay.
I'm not typical brine curer, but I do brine curing. It's not that I don't do it. It's just that most European cures are dry cure. There's never been a liquid cure. I mean, being England, yeah, it's part of Europe, and we've always done that dry cure. Simple. You're going to be using pepper, so you're going to be using black pepper, usually 1%. Nutmeg, coriander, cloves. That's just right off the top of my head.
Juniper berries?
You can if you want.
I like the taste of that.
There's nothing to stop you, believe me.
Everything's just like guidelines, right? After
Yeah.
that,
Getting
it's
juniper
your
berries
own
in Ontario.
interpretation.
What?
The ratio.
Yeah, one of the tricks I've learned is when I'm doing cures up, especially when I've talked to the guys in last night, is I'll take a mortar and pestle. I already know my salt and my cure, that's separate. I don't have to worry about that. Now I'm coming into spices. So I'm doing salamis, and bacon is the same way as salamis. What I'll do is I'll start off with something in my mind. I know which way I want to go. Doesn't matter what it is, I have a flavor profile already there and I want to fill it here.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I got to get that taste to there. Basically I'll take fennel, cumin, whatever, the spices, cloves, whole cloves, everything's whole.
Yeah.
Cardamom, I mean I've got whole cardamom, I'll take that. Somebody says to me, don't you seed them first? No, I just grind the whole bloody thing up, put it on there. Why?
Oh, that has flavor too.
Yeah. Do you toast them at all, ever?
I haven't, but I'm going to start to, because as somebody mentioned, something like you've just mentioned again.
Yeah.
Cardamom, I've never really done that. It's an expensive spice, as you know. It's
Totally.
very expensive.
The aromatics change though too.
That's it, whenever you toast anything.
Yeah. Things like cinnamon and like coriander and like
Coriander
white
is a
pepper and stuff
big
like
one.
that. Yeah, fennel seeds, like it changes completely,
Yeah.
and for the better most
Yeah.
of the time. And then you don't have to use as much either. 'cause
That's
it goes
right.
farther.
And how are you toasting it?
Just in a dry cast iron pan.
Thank you. Yeah, I was
Like
hoping somebody
or
was
like
going to say
a
the
dry
cast iron.
mineral pan, like
Yeah.
a thin cast iron, and just like medium,
You can
and
start
just play with
smelling
it till it starts to get a little bit of smoke, and just you'll hear it like it will like popcorn, like it's pop.
Yeah.
And then take it off, flip it a couple times, and then just go back.
Even if
Are you trying to draw the
black
oils out of
pepper
the
too.
seeds?
Toast the black pepper.
Yeah, you try to break it.
Before and after you cure it?
No.
No,
To be
it's just preference.
to be totally honest, no. The only reason I take it off is because my clientele are used to it without it on.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do it afterwards, I'll do it while I'm handling it. I still tell you the same thing. Why handle a thing 3 times?
Yeah.
Handle it once, get it done with.
Yeah.
So I'll
Just
take mine
wasting
off
time.
now. Okay? Therefore it's done. If you're going to take the rind off, guys, and I can't stress this enough, work safe.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, work safe. I'm
don't know.
scared.
I don't know how you do it, but I treat it like a fish. I put the skin side down and I move my knife away from me.
If you can do that, that's fine. I can't because I was never trained that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the difference. The chef, Kevin, he could do that.
Yeah.
And he did that perfect, no problem. I watched him do stuff and I go, how the hell do you do it? Well, it's like this.
Sorry, what do you mean
Kinda like what
when
we're
you
doing
say
here.
work safe? What do you mean? Like you don't hurt yourself, or that there's okay?
Knife always away from yourself, you know, your
Well,
fingers are back.
I am going to be working
I hate skinning.
towards myself. But I can't stress this enough.
Be conscious.
Yeah.
Always know where your blade is.
Yeah.
Okay, and I stress this often. I have enough scars.
When you're working quickly with a lot of meat.
Well, the other problem is
Repetition kills you too.
concentrate on what you're doing. Don't think of other things. Don't think of the beer you're going to be drinking in 5 minutes.
Or the glass of wine that someone's going to offer you.
Yeah.
You like one?
No,
You won't
thanks.
drink.
Sorry.
So basically, I have the loin this way. So literally, I'm going to be doing this way. So I'm going to go this way.
Right,
But again, I'm using my knife this way.
right.
This is the control I've got. And I'm hoping I'm not going to... And this is my stop point, my choke point.
Right.
This.
That makes sense.
Okay?
Elbow in
Yeah.
Keep your elbow
and
locked.
wrist.
So, if I slip, I'm going to hit myself.
Yeah.
I did, like I said, 6 years ago because of phone call, and I wasn't concentrating. It went straight in.
Nice.
I know. I just went to the hospital and
Okay,
said put a
Take it
plaster on
away
it.
from him, then, okay?
And literally, they wouldn't let me out for over 4 hours.
And they probably asked you if it was an attempted suicide.
Yes, they did actually, and the police were there.
That was the first thing they asked me.
Okay.
Yeah. And the same thing came up. You know what? Just all you need is a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Yeah.
Don't start throwing all sorts of shit rubs on them that you buy for $10
Yeah, why don't you just go to the grocery store and buy cheap crappy ribs and season the snot of them?
Right.
Why are you paying that kind of money for a quality product?
Don't
ruin
camouflage it. Yeah, makes sense.
There's some forearms on you there, Goodrick.
How do you think I got this?
I got later. Thank you.
A pirate fight?
No, this is from doing this.
Oh yeah, it just pops out, eh?
Oh yeah, I can't do anything about it. It gets worse sometimes.
Yeah. My wrist is like that too from tossing cast iron pans with like veg and stuff in
Yeah?
it. Like 10, 15 pound pans. It's not good for the old wrist.
I bought one cast iron frying pan and I liked it so much I became obsessed, and now I got about 20 of them.
Same here.
I belong to a cast iron frying pan group.
The only reason I'm using a rack.
Every time I pass by a Value
you-
Village, I buy a
right.
cast iron
Yeah.
pan.
Because oil on oil is really
They're
good, right?
freaking
Yeah,
expensive.
and it's always a damp one.
Yeah.
It's not a dry one.
Oh, really? Oh, you buy one. You buy great pans for cheap at the Value Village or these secondhand stores. Yeah.
When I'm taking the skin off, I'm not pulling straight across. I'm actually scraping.
Yeah.
So the knife blade is at an angle.
But you gotta watch out too, because you can, like, your knife sharp, you'll slide right through that
Yeah,
skin.
definitely.
So you're just going on the angle of your blade,
Yeah.
right?
But that's a beautiful cut there. I mean, good luck with that. It's a tough one.
I've skinned a lot.
Oh.
It never looked like that.
No, I know. That's nice.
This is my
That's
biggest
technique.
issue, like, is skinning properly.
Yeah.
Well,
Even
basically,
the professionals have trouble.
Oh,
you're scraping it.
The machine works
Okay.
much faster.
So the trick is grab hold of it with a damp cloth, like I say.
yeah,
This pushes, so you're pulling.
yeah.
So basically, you're stretching it.
So you're not pulling back towards yourself.
See,
I'm pulling back with my knife.
Yeah, I know, but the tendency would be to pull that skin.
I
back
know,
towards
everybody
yeah,
does
no,
this.
no. See, like when I do mine, so I'll do it the same way, right? I'll
Yeah.
flip it over and I'll put a hole right here.
Yeah.
And then I hold it and I
Yeah, basically the same technique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
The butcher I sometimes go to, I've seen he does his, and he uses the gravity kind of thing like you were doing before. He stands his belly up and then starts
Yeah.
it and then lets the meat peel away. Sort of it looked awkward, but he was pretty quick at it.
I do it the same way, exactly the same way, and it will take me like freaking 3 hours.
Oh yeah.
She do this.
It doesn't come out nice and
Yeah,
smooth.
because I do like a square inch every 15 minutes.
I remember when I started, when it was done, it was like, the top looked like a freaking sand dune. I'm like, don't show anybody this.
How many steps have you got there?
Yeah,
Once it's like
I know.
1,000
We,
steps.
we all started that way, believe me. Even I did. And I look at it and go, Christ, the boss is going to kill me.
Right?
I got to shave these down before he sees them. And it's like he's round the corner watching me.
The best thing about me, I was the boss. I gotta just do it better next time, I guess.
See, this is part of the problem. I've had to turn my knife up to get it going again.
Yeah,
If I come out,
yeah.
you've got a main artery running down here, guys. This is why I'm saying work safe.
The biggest thing too that we haven't mentioned either is like if Robert had a dull knife, he's gonna hurt himself.
Oh yeah.
Having a sharp knife that's super sharp, you're gonna have less room for error and less chances of hurting yourself. Because when it's sharp, you know what it's capable of. When it's dull, you're always sawing and you're overworking it, and that's when you slip and you stab yourself.
Yeah. Now, this is one of the reasons why I say working and knowing where your knife is and how far you got to go. I'm doing a semicircle cut, semicut cut, whatever you want to call it, and I'm doing this. You can see by the grooves on there.
You call those steps?
Look, yeah. Look how much the meat or the rind has stretched because I'm pulling it.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the pressure I've got on it. I'm just going to roll it back so I still got hold of it. But I can come out.
Yeah, or fall.
Okay, and that's what I'm trying to get.
Yeah.
There's no really safe way, but you've got to know, and that's why I'm trying to hold my elbow against my chest, so if I do slip,
Yeah.
I'm at least covered.
Can I show you something?
Yeah, you can show me anything on the next one.
Okay.
No, I finished, that's why.
No, I was gonna show you the end because that's like the most unsafe spot, right? I wouldn't even go with that. Like, so that's when you're gonna like
Pop
hurt
out.
yourself, right?
Yeah, go for it.
May I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Running away from the knife.
Because the end is going to be the most dangerous.
Yeah.
So flip it around if you have the
Yeah.
time. Yeah. If you have the time, flip it around and do it like a fish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you're less room for error.
Still dealing with sharp knives. Get them drunk later.
So that's for sausage there.
That's for sausage.
Would you take all that really, really soft fat and just throw it away then? Or would you
I'd
send
lay-
that through the grinder?
No, I'd throw it away or
Yeah.
render it down. Let's put it that way.
Right, because that eats your frickin' sausage maker.
That kills it.
Yeah.
Pay attention, that stuff gets thrown in. That shit fat there.
That's as much as I'll trim.
Just render it.
Yeah.
That's ready for bacon.
Really don't use it for sausage, it's horrible. I did it and I was like,
Okay, leg. Let me do that leg.
Anything different from the other guy? That I didn't see the other guy do.
I'd like to get
That's because he doesn't know how to do it.
See that? That's an expert guy. Look at that. He knows exactly where that joint is.
this is the better way.
Not the smoking joint, but the joint.
The joy.
Yeah, you'd be calling me lefty if I was doing that.
And that's why we always use the weighted meat. I can pop the joints.
Are they Damascus?
Bro, smoking joint.
My butcher does
that
it.
hawk, man, that's good in beans.
Because they do 30 a day.
What do you do with those, Robert?
Which one's mine?
Cotequino.
Smoke them.
Pit cheese.
Well, I know, but
Well, you can use it
cheese.
partly
You have barbecue.
No, that's not a
Boil
hot.
it for the head cheese.
That's the foot. Oh,
I know, you
I'm
boil
sorry.
it with
That's
the
the
whole
foot.
meat.
Oh,
This will give you the...
that's the
See, I don't
foot.
know enough about
Oh, that
that.
reminds me of something else. Thank you for saying that.
Come on, this serious.
That's not the head. But so that's
Oh, the snake? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Just like here.
Let's take the H-bone out.
Well, that's the trial.
I wanna see this.
The bees, oh yeah, that's the only way to make bees.
You go, mister.
You may wanna. You may
This is what you need?
No, we don't give it to you.
I've been on my feet for 2 days. I'm just
I gotta wait.
There you go, Stu.
What did I do?
You still calling me Steve?
Yeah, I know. Did you see that
Oh
one?
my gosh.
Okay.
Stew.
Literally.
As in pork stew.
David's my Barrie Farmer's Market. I sell pork and chicken from here. Yesterday, I was at the fair in their educational center, so I was getting that prepared for next week.
Robert, do you actually make many prosciuttos, like full bone in, or
No.
you do cutatello?
I do cutatello now.
Some people
Ain't that the best? No bone at all.
That's it.
They didn't even know what it was.
Less space, more money.
Yeah.
Wait, I go get my glass.
Okay, it's cleaned. Okay, I don't have to worry about it. I can see my bone.
Right. My husband and I. Oh, I don't know. My dad did this when I was a kid. I didn't really pay attention then, so someday maybe.
My wife's mom would have one of oyster out.
And we used to
Okay,
cure it.
so
I slept in a little butchery when I give them my hair and all that stuff.
Right.
that is your finger hold.
Okay.
Okay,
Eating
so
well is a lot of work.
follow the bone around.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, the one thing I'm going to do right now.
Get rid of that.
That's good. I don't have.
The reason I do this is because if you slip,
They're not giving fertilizer.
you hit your wrist on the bone.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
Leave
I
your
got you.
cover
because,
How steep is that
like
hill you
that.
think we can make
Okay,
it
I haven't got my cleaver with me, so it's fine.
Your car would do it.
Well, basically, I'm opening up the joint,
Yeah.
No, my garden's.
and we're in the dark.
Of course, right?
Dug up potatoes.
Everybody's all right over there?
I sneak on I plant it and it's on its own. This somebody got the water. Water every day.
I got skid plates on everything according anyway.
Oh, somebody can't wash them down.
Just kick her out.
You call it charcuterie?
Sorry. Is it an alcoholic beverage?
So now it's clean.
Right.
Okay, so now you can. Right
That's
here,
that bad spot that I get, that oyster, the caves.
and come around.
Yeah.
Remember, you were doing this.
Right.
Okay. Each one of them.
Sorry.
No problem. Get right in there.
Each one of them, because this bone is this side,
See me coming.
the other one's the other side, so you come at it slightly different.
40 days.
Okay.
Okay, so you have to adjust how you take this out.
Beep, beep.
But basically, they're all the same way.
Okay.
Okay.
So males and females might be a little bit different?
No, no, it's left side, right.
Oh,
Right
right.
side.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I got you.
So basically, if I take the other one, I'm going to be coming at it slightly different, the opposite way, but doing the same thing. Okay. So with this one, what I'm going to do
Yeah.
So I like to set the
is just use the tip of my knife
Float along.
and come along the top
Sit
end.
at like 118 and you're good.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've just actually touched the cartilage. So
I
Do you need me to move? Then
no. I'm moving this because I need to
no,
have
for
it where
sure.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay. It's easier to move this than dance around the block.
No, totally.
Okay, that's the only thing
Can't
is.
get off, so I gotta go one more exit.
Using the tip of my knife only,
So I get off and I come around.
follow the bone around.
And
Right.
come back down to get back on.
Just a little bit at a time, eh?
Yeah. So basically I'm using that 1 inch piece at the top.
Yeah.
This is where your joint is.
Right. That's
This
the
is the
ball.
first thing you've got to go after.
Okay.
Nothing
Why?
else, none of this. You got to loosen it up.
Yeah, then you can peel.
That's where you peel back.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm driving,
Maybe I should
but
take
when I
some
get
cover
back,
cup and take it home.
when I get back, we'll talk.
So you clean that whole hip out, right down to the joint first.
Cabernet grapes and
Grapes.
So now I'm on the joint.
and love.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got to get in there and pop that tendon.
Right.
Fingers.
Wine, whatever.
Oh, so you're just splitting it. Yeah.
This, because now you've cleaned out,
Any fermentation.
Pick it up.
I can do anything with it.
Right.
Okay?
It's a sweet.
And that's the reason for that. Okay. So,
Yeah, you just take
there's
the
the
tendon.
tendon.
I do 4 or 5
Right,
a month.
so yeah,
I'm doing this.
you're good as gold now.
Okay. And then just,
The reason butchers are cranky.
you're going to end up with some steps on it, but it's easier to clean those steps than the jacks.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I walk in,
So basically,
Well, no, I lied.
Push the meat out of the way?
At first, they were kind of cranky when I asked for stuff. But once they get to know you, they're already.
yeah, no, they're polite. They're just gonna complete.
So you're doing it like the same way that I do my ribs. You're letting your bone be your guide.
You actually care what you're doing.
And using pressure to peel.
and I'm letting the weight, and I'm pulling.
You're not even touching this back.
No,
I
not
had
yet.
my butcher
Just let it
tell
pop
me
out later.
It'll
pigs up
come
last
when I
weekend.
get enough out.
15 pounds
Yeah.
was
Because I'm going to start
all I
working
should
on it
have
now.
for 3 pigs.
Yeah.
They forgot 2 bags of bacon in the back of the freezer, so I kept it the same way. There should be more bacon. No, that's about
Much more.
And if there's just one thing to miss it, I'm okay with that. But when you tell
No.
me that, I go,
You're
yeah, we
good.
have a
The
problem.
weight will do it. Again, I'm using the tip of it. And I just went along the
They're all
top,
overworked.
Yeah.
There's not enough
fingers.
abattoirs around to meet the needs.
Dying
Yeah,
tree.
that's scary.
Like, really? You ever seen a kid in high school going, I want to be a butcher? No. They all want to be like a rocket scientist or a doctor or a lawyer or something.
That's as much as the knife I'm using.
Less stress.
And that's the reason why I've got a knife like
This
this.
is where that whole the cave.
Yeah, this is where I came into
This is the important part.
Investors, money investors.
Yeah.
And this is the difference between 20 years
So
and
my
2
son,
years.
listen,
My daughter was
get a trade and load.
So if my fingers are pushing the meat away from the bone,
The other daughter wants to be a nurse.
She'll have a good job.
And my
she'll have a
son, he
good
wants
job
to be a
too.
mechanical engineer.
You want me to pull back?
Do you even
Or?
know what they do?
I just don't want to. I'm trying to cover this one and you as well. So this is where it is the cartilages on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So you got that bump, you've got to come up and over and back
Yeah,
down.
kind of around it, right?
And that's where you can get your where you dig in.
They make them close to
Yeah.
40
So
bucks an
really
hour.
using the tip of your knife.
What the benefit?
Right, yeah, you can get lazy there, right? And
Yeah.
just give up.
I don't know.
And then
I say electrician.
if you do it right,
Somebody can come and fix my barn lights, I'd appreciate it.
it's not going to pop this time. But what you do is pop, and it'll come away. You leave a piece of cartilage in it.
Right, just the same way that this does it, right?
Yeah, and it's not going to do it. So therefore, I'm just going to.
Another good job to me.
Is that because it's maybe an older animal? Why it didn't pop?
Probably, and it's warm. It's,
You don't get places without all
a
that.
combination of stuff.
And it probably hasn't hung enough to dry out either. It's only been hanging for 2 days.
Well, that's the thing too.
Normally
It's
I do a
like,
10-day hang.
10 days, yeah.
Thank you.
when I
You
was
said
doing-
it. I've said it to other guys without
Yeah.
you being around. They've asked me, how long would it actually age for or hang for? And I say
7 to 10 days.
minimum.
Yeah. Like when I did my last prosciutto, I hung it in the chamber with a bucket underneath to let it bleed and age before I even took the age boat out. And like that one was perfect. There was no caving at all because it dries and it's easier to like. Yeah.
Before you even
So
start
what?
the cure.
No, not even any salt on it yet.
I'm saying before you even start the cure.
Yeah.
Before any of all the cure.
Yeah, before I even do my trimming, I just cut that whole thing, hang it, and let it.
Probably not.
And then, yeah, and then I do all my trimming. I take the bone out, and you get a perfect one.
2 years
So another reason the commercial pork is good too.
They can't cut a pig until the body temperature hits 4 degrees here in Ontario. That is the regulation. So as long as how quickly it takes to get to 4 degrees, depending on how cold your fridge is. Average is 24 to 48 hours.
And the humidity in the fridge affects that too, right?
Yeah.
Or freezer.
And the commercial guys, the faster they get in, the faster they get out.
Robert, that's near
But,
perfect.
but that's where you got to.
Okay, really?
Yeah. Because my butcher only wants to do it 3
The only thing I can say
I
to
pay
you,
for the extra week.
Robert,
look at this. Well,
Yucky, what?
get it in the mind. Once you've got it in the mind, you have to go through the meat. And
Yeah, so you understand what you're doing. Exactly. I totally.
that's the way they talk.
That's my problem. It's got mystery inside.
Robert, I gotta say that was near perfect.
Beautiful hog.
I would smoke that.
Oh, me too. Cure it and smoke it.
Brine it.
Throw it on
Into my beans.
I do.
And because I have an addiction, but we're not going to say that. I don't know. I think he's just like throwing some knives and hooks. See how much?
Are you separating the culitalo?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so basically, what I'm doing is getting into the seam now.
Yeah.
So my fingers are doing the work. All I've done is gone into the top end, the silver skin, and everything else on the bottom round, for want of a better word. Cut that, pull it away. Now I've got the seam. There's the silver skin.
Yeah.
So tip of your knife.
Yeah.
I messed that up so bad when I made it. Wow, what are you gonna do?
That
So
is
this is Fiocco first?
yeah.
This is your, it just peels right
So
right. So you follow that fat up into the H, right?
no,
Okay.
it's coming up right now.
Yeah.
But like where the H connects is where the top of it is.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's what I mean.
There's a seam in down here then?
Yeah, I mean,
Or
the,
you cut through
the,
the-
the seams are there, but basically for that particular one, straight in and straight down.
That fat is the devil.
It's the skin that's doing it.
No, I know what you mean.
Anybody got dibs on the culitalo here? Or the Fiocco?
Question is, who has a bag to put the name in it?
Okay, when you're doing it,
You want it?
Keep
Right
on-
there. You
keep
want
on
you
peeling
bag
it.
You name it.
And
Why wouldn't
there's
you
two
keep
more
the-
coming.
And
so.
you're trying to remove as much of that fat as you can.
yeah, on
Why
this
wouldn't
one,
you keep the fan on there, Robert?
I don't want it. It's too sloppy.
Yeah, when you slice that later, it's gonna pull and wreck everything.
Yes.
Okay.
The inside fat is the fat that you want, not the.
That's the chambon, right? The hamon?
Yeah, this is the one I use for the
Smoking hamon?
what you call it, the bolsy jambon.
Coffee grinder or some salad or eggs.
Where's the dog at?
Oh, baby.
Oh, this is really born for lion.
Hey,
Exactly.
hey, Robert.
Oh, you listen to them.
I don't know what he's taking back.
He's trying to get
Oh, I'm a horrible person.
I know,
I got,
but that's nice.
You said it.
No, I admit it freely. Ask my wife and kids, they'll tell you.
That's the Fiocco, yeah.
So pound for pound, dollar wise, would you get more money out of it? Prosciutto or would you do the Sorcello and?
Could
I'll have to read again and,
You charge more for it?
And then you get more. You, like I was saying before too, you don't have to play around with bones and like guess weights and stuff like that.
Slice is easier as well.
Right,
Exactly.
That's the easiest thing.
Yeah.
Nice uniform slices.
This I'm only cleaning up. I'm not trying to make any.
What is that cut? Like that piece? You'd call it the sirloin?
This is the top sirloin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you'd like roll that and give it to someone for a roast, maybe.
you can do, but I mean, back in England when it was beef, we use it for steak.
Right.
Top sirloin steak.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Your tenderloin was in there, and that was the butt tender, which is the most expensive.
That's yeah.
Oh, they
It's the
say so.
oyster, right?
I don't know. It's just one of those things.
Well, that's what we would always do at the restaurant, right? You get your tenderloin,
Get the
and then there's
culatella
like a softball at the end, and you keep that for the VIPs. 'cause
No,
Yeah.
we gotta get it out of the way so you can work.
You leave that alone. Just
I was just trying to make room for you.
Just because you're Italian doesn't mean to say you can take it.
No, I was just helping out.
I know.
Chicago over here.
I know.
I'm just helping out, so you can work.
You're taking that other
I'm here.
tip
I
of the
freely
sirloin
admit
off.
it. I'm insane.
Let's go for salamis.
Right.
Culatello.
Hotel?
Culatello.
Coletto, what is it?
Culatello.
Cucatello.
Culatello.
Kula is ass.
With the hand, yeah.
Right?
So all I've done is follow the.
Culatello.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
senor.
I'm trying to come straight across.
No, I hear you.
Ooh, that's the money muscle right there.
Oh, you shaping that nice for me.
Yeah, for you. Philip thinks he has the dibs on this.
No,
I'm just going to try out in the yard.
Hey, puppy.
Free for all.
We're gonna play a game of fetch. You want it? Run!
I'll Rochambeau you for it.
Oh, I can't run.
Knew we should have brought the slingshot.
I can't run that fast. That tire too soon.
I'm not gonna answer that one.
You trim that. See, I never do that.
Oh, that stuff's impalatable.
Really? Yeah.
Do anything good? Are you gonna skin that?
Nope. Do you want it skinned?
Probably.
I got the bag over here.
That's the Colatello, that whole thing?
Phil, what I'm going to say, because it is very warm and it's very sloppy.
You put the skin on it.
No, I'm leaving the skin on. And you take it home, put it in the fridge, and get it really cool, and then skin it.
I'm gonna.
I don't, yeah, I know, but skin it afterwards because you'll have more control of it,
Yeah,
okay?
I believe
Pay for your
You want me
trip.
to? You want me to?
Pay for the gas
Yeah.
up here.
Hey, Roderick.
Don't even think about it.
Oh,
The answer is no.
you mean the what
Do
you
not
call
touch it, do not think
I
about it.
should have saved myself because I know you're gonna cut it down better.
Someone's got their anacopa or what?
You know what I would like though, Robert?
You can have the tongue, I'll let you have it.
I love the tongue,
all I
but
can
in a specific place.
So can I go to the
I'm not going there.
Can I go to a butcher and ask for whatever the heck these words you guys are saying?
Yes,
Some will know.
but he won't know.
Whoa.
Highland's
Some
pretty
butchers
good.
in Ontario know what they're fucking doing.
Yeah, Highland's not too bad.
How many? Like,
No,
you can
many.
count them.
I want the
Our
chow.
chores are good. Beef.
European.
Yeah, that one dude. That one dude in Ireland.
We have one in
Simplified, I'm like,
traditional way.
He's even got the European
It's
stash.
supposed to be made with
yes,
tomatoes, they're not
yes.
Yeah.
A lot of guys said,
He's
well, you
got it.
don't
He's
make
got the European stash,
carbonara
Canadian
with
bush and everything.
pancetta.
We
You
have
gotta
one
use
in Midland,
pancetta. I'm
Mueller's
like,
sausage.
yeah, now I
It's been
found
around
out.
business
Yeah, yeah.
49 years, I think it is this year.
I was down in Cuba and they had a pig night where they roasted a pig, whatever. And
Slow.
everybody's, give
Takes
me
forever
that
to
piece
do
of
stuff.
this, and I
But
asked,
it's
I went up, I said, give me the cheek.
And
Like, it wasn't cured or anything like that.
But when I take a
The
whole
meat,
hog,
when
it
it's
normally
roasted,
is 70
oh my
cents a
God,
pound
it's
to have
never
cut
good.
up.
Everybody's looking at me,
He's
but then the one
42.
Cuban guy goes,
Oh.
oh yeah,
doesn't
guanciale, he
kill.
says. I'm like, yeah,
So for
guanciale.
one
When
day,
were you in Cuba?
Mate.
You have to kill them.
Really, recently?
Yeah, just
So
recently, yeah.
everything's
so when
good.
I'm driving
Oh, yeah.
2
Everything's
hours
getting good?
each way,
Yeah,
they kill.
yeah. First time I'd been,
That's
so I
an
had
extra
nothing to
4
compare
hours
it
of
to,
my
but
time
it's-
plus
it's-
$100 in
I
fuel.
love Cuba. I definitely go back.
So to me, that's not worth it. I'll pay the extra 29,
Yeah,
30 cents to have it all done in a one-stop shop.
In the end, it will
You
be
know
all
what
the
they say,
same.
huh? They had nothing.
Your time's worth more than
That's what
any
happened.
dollar,
Yeah,
man.
Because that's
That's
an
it,
extra
and-
They don't know any better.
That's right.
That I don't get paid
They don't
for.
have to worry about having better than their neighbor because the neighbor has nothing.
Exactly, just like him.
Yeah, yeah. And they're the happiest people ever. They got nothing, but they're happy.
And my boss is a
We
jerk.
ask for too
I
much,
don't
is
know,
what
are we
it is.
wrong to try to have more than what
I
we
think that's
have?
what it is.
I'm my own boss.
And then those people have nothing and they just
I
have
work
what
for a
they
massive
have?
No stress. Like
Yeah, exactly.
we do
My
it
boss
ourselves.
likes
Are we wrong here or what?
Goddamn
You
joy.
know what you make with that doodle?
Is there any
bags
left?
Come on. You know.
Right here, John.
This?
You,
Only
you,
this?
You
All right,
pour
you got it
it
covered,
out. You clean all
This
the
is
meat
your
out of
thing?
there. Just keep the skin.
Oh, and you do
Cotechino.
Yeah.
Or Sanfoni, whichever way you want
So are
to
you
call it.
getting out of
Cotechino.
Now,
Anybody want this?
I like
yeah.
the pretzel.
Because you
It doesn't
cannot
make sense for me to haul
pull the whole
60,
thing
70
out.
pigs up.
No, you
It
can't.
makes sense for
I
me to
can,
haul
down to there,
To the knuckle, to the last
to the
knuckle.
toes.
Yeah, just
It's a
kill the
bitch.
shit.
That's a
I
bitch. You just
will
gotta
do
kill
it.
that
Somebody
shit.
can take it
Until I'm
and
ready
do
to
it
move
whatever
it.
they want
Then I'll
to do with it.
coordinate
But I
with
will
the
show you
trailer.
how to do it.
And I'll have it hauled. We'll have
Doodle's
it
waiting for that.
I know. In the first week.
Okay.
I think I see a little drool coming out of
Because I do have intentions
Tell you, I want that guanciale right out of there.
But then you have to deal with
You're
the
gonna have a
acting.
nice one. Look at that baby.
They own everything, don't they?
I think this is the match of the other
That's
one.
gonna hire
They're gonna just
Word
move
up
the door.
them out.
I'll give you a few back there.
The accents all the way down.
I don't want to do this on a
Wait,
large scale. I want to
Robert,
stay within
I love the way you
the
work.
20 pigs on a
So do I.
basis. I want to butcher
Carefully.
1, 2 pigs a week. That's
I
it.
gotta move up
I
to
wanna do
Vancouver
everything.
when I retire again.
Last year was a lot. And we did
Again, I let the
72
weight
days.
of the meat
What's the
do the work for me.
What's this
Okay.
You don't need any help.
Not right
I
now.
love it.
Yeah.
And I have no family in Ontario anymore.
You let
My father
gravity
passed
take
away,
its
my
course.
mother
Have
passed
to.
away, my brother passed away.
Most of the time I work by myself. Most of the time I work until
Yeah, you
midnight
need to be
afterwards.
All our
inventive.
families out there, dads out
And
there.
basically,
okay with the move?
what I'm doing
Maybe 16.
is I'm
He's
holding
coming with us.
with this and my thumb, and my fingers are
Out of the
actually
4 kids,
pushing
there's
away.
16 that
Ah.
have already moved out.
So
Daughters-
basically,
Helping the separation.
Yeah.
January, so yeah.
Yeah, that opens things up, doesn't it? What else do you have on the farm?
A lot of rabbit and a lot of quail.
And I want that money
Got
muscle.
quail?
The one you do
Over
the
400.
shinken.
Whoa.
You sell them or you?
Bring any
yes.
eggs?
That's coming
Bring
out
any
as
eggs?
well.
Bringing the eggs. I thought about it this morning.
Yeah, I was gonna message you and see if you could bring me a couple. I want to do a
Because
Scotch,
I think there's
Scotch eggs.
Awesome.
I think there's 58 dozen in the fridge.
Start selling to a restaurant. Get top dollar for them.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Quail
they'll
eggs,
go
yeah.
nuts on them. Bigly.
Yeah, big time.
We're
Quail
getting
eggs?
64 a day.
Talk to Stu about it.
Do you
See,
sell
we'll
them
take
for
'em.
hunting?
Nope. I meat.
Just
you-
meat.
I eat the boys and I keep the girls for eggs.
Have you ever done Scotch eggs with them?
That's what he was doing.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was doing.
Man. It's so good.
I found that those bread pans.
Yeah.
Boiled egg
Walmart.
wrapped in sausage
Yeah.
meat.
$9.
Battered, not battered, but
Go
like
for
a
it.
bit of flour and then deep fry it.
So Sue bought a couple pans. We're gonna try them next week
Yeah. Exactly.
with a hot water pastry.
Bacon. Not usually, no. Then you roll it in
Because
flour
apparently
and
my
then deep fry it.
tenderfoot pastry wasn't very good.
Oh, yeah, hot water pastry.
Okay.
That's why I laughed.
But I wrap it in bacon.
If you can do
I
it,
found a
that'd be
hot
nice
water
too,
pastry
yeah,
that
for
wasn't
sure.
as flaky, so it turned out pretty good on the last batch.
But it's
Yeah,
not
they're
supposed to
really-
be
if you can get
flaky.
your
It's supposed to
hard-boiled
be
egg just
crunchy.
perfect too, so
Well,
it's
the tender
just
flake is
soft
flaky.
when you
It's
put
for
it in
pie
there.
crust.
Yeah.
I know.
Now, is
And it
this
doesn't
like
because it'll
the
dry out.
porchetta kind of area there?
No.
That sounds
Okay,
awesome.
so I
Scottish
don't know
know to make a
shit.
few things.
What is this then?
I don't know. I don't know.
Good
Shit.
too. I mean, I've had pheasant
that's
eggs
the
like,
money, that's my
like that.
peanut.
I've eaten pheasant eggs.
Yeah, that's the
They're
bacon
good, too.
area.
When I tried,
But isn't that the same sort of area that the
It's a type of
comes
bird, it's
from
kind of
the
like an
belly,
emu
right?
or an ostrich or something like that. They have these
I saw
the
8
eggs are
slices
like
for
this. She gave me one of these eggs.
And I honestly
And
can't.
you literally could not crack it. You're like,
Like
it took a
emu.
almost a hammer. It's like an emu, but
Cuts
bigger,
when I
bigger than an
slice it
emu,
up.
smaller than an ostrich. But the egg is like porcelain. You have
Where do
to
you
like
sell your stuff?
almost smash it, right?
Say, sounds like an
And then
ostrich.
you actually take a knife and cut the membrane. The membrane's so thick, and you dump it out. The yolk is about the size of a tennis ball, and it was about 4 cups. And 4 cups.
She deals with the crazies. I only deal with.
Well, my wife,
friends
she's
and
like,
families that know me. I don't
tastes funny, it
advertise.
tastes weird. I don't have to sign it out. She gets it. It's in my mentor, right? I mean, maybe it does taste weird.
Too bad. Very
That's okay.
Complex.
Yeah, that's right.
Some other
It's like
sucker.
when I come
Bacon was sold
home.
before I brought it home. I'm good to go.
Which I've got some head with.
And there's not any point in
Awesome.
being in the market.
Robert?
She's in the market. We're so close anyways. Like
I want to be just like you.
Okay, the reason why I did that
she needs to sell.
is I don't want to
more.
make
She has
too
a lot
much
more
damage to the
inventory,
muscle.
right? So-
How many pigs do you
Okay.
guys?
I don't
Now-
know.
Separated
I've got,
Just right.
The way
25 plus 8.
the way Stu did it,
So about
No,
it's fine. There's no problem.
What? You lost me as soon as you said plus.
Who is that?
But to me, you're not getting enough out of it.
Robert, see where all this blood is?
Somebody that wanted
Would
to
you
know
just
about Lardo.
discard that?
Yes.
They're all
So-
ignoring me.
Nobody knows what you're talking
Not
about.
this crew.
I'm going to go into it and seam it out.
Did anybody here want to know about Lardo? Duru is your name?
Yeah.
You, this way.
No, no,
Stu
no.
is looking for you. Stu says go that way.
Lardo.
You're going to miss out.
Partial about lardo. I don't like to eat too much fat.
Okay, so
That's why I drink.
if we look,
That's why we're eating pig, because
Yeah.
I don't like to eat fat.
Right there.
Yeah.
you see the seam.
Yeah.
It's the diet animal.
Yeah.
This is what we want to take out,
Okay.
and we want to keep it as big as possible.
Okay.
So basically what I'm going to do is start here, come in there, down the seam and peel it off.
With all of this on top of it.
Yes, there is a reason because you can trim afterwards.
Okay.
If you do what Steve did was here,
Right.
you lose a lot of it.
Okay. So you're not. You want to
There's no,
separate it first.
yeah, there's no problem.
Yep.
Each way's right. It's just how you want to do it.
Right.
Better write your name on it, because we're taking it.
Okay.
You want to separate it first.
Yeah.
We're taking it anyways, don't worry about it.
That's a European way. That's what he was saying. You separate the two layers.
I go into the seam.
And then,
Easy to
and then
find.
It's easier to cut off of the couple cola.
And just keep on going down. You'll hit the blade bone. You clean the top of the blade bone.
Where's the fridge?
Right there.
Freezer. Just put it in there.
Don't throw the laptop on the ground though. They frown upon that.
Yeah, they don't like that.
The wine who wants a new laptop, so who knows?
What was it? What is it?
The fat
The fat. Oh, you're gonna make.
for lard.
You're gonna make lardo? Man, this.
Are you up to it now?
This is awesome.
So, right here
Oh,
is the blade bowl. Okay?
That is the problem.
No, it's
That is
not.
no,
That is
no,
my
no,
problem.
no, separate it properly.
Come around here.
Come
Come around here.
later.
Really?
I have to drive somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going home in
You're
15
okay then.
minutes here. I gotta
I'll be back.
taper it off, yeah.
Look over my shoulder.
Maybe we should.
So go slowly on top.
You're on.
I'm only using
You're,
this. Remember
scamming
what
for
I'm
some
telling
Asher
you,
bacon,
okay?
aren't you?
So?
You're scamming for some Asher bacon here.
I don't know. I only got a small cooler. So I think I'm full already.
Want to try the white? You almost ready?
Yes. Hold on.
You need a piece of bread in between.
You don't even touch it.
I got a loaf of bread I'm gonna eat after this.
The whole leg basically there. You bone it out, and then you stuff it, and then you tie it.
You're already on top of the blade.
Yeah.
Well, this whole thing scares me.
So you don't have to try to fight it. It's already exposing itself by cutting the fat off.
Remember what Steve did? He came in and tried to get on top of it.
Yeah.
I've already peeled it down to it.
Yeah.
Now I'm just
going to die.
That would be stew.
Stew.
John.
Stew guts.
More people
You've
die
got a,
from
like a-
botulism, more people die
You've
from
got
poorly
a
canned
mental
foods.
block.
Yeah, I don't know why.
People do the
Why is that?
I don't know. And I call him Stu all the time.
See, this way it's already separated.
Botulism in North America.
This is
It,
This
it
is
cuts
clean.
down.
Hey,
It
this
cuts
is
down a
clean.
whole step.
Yeah, this is clean.
It's not quite clean, but it's cleaner
It
than
cuts
what.
down a step, Rob.
Yeah, but it's cleaner than what you actually want. Because basically, well, I'll show you.
Exposing the bone already. You don't have to go through the other step or
John.
try to just clean off the bone.
Salt-cured pig.
The bone's as clean as you go.
Yeah.
That's Asher bacon there.
No. This is the
That's
copper.
not the Ishar. That's
This is the copper.
this is the shoulder.
What do you
This is the copa.
Nothing really. We just got it last year.
I have one more to do.
I should know that.
That's,
I think Doodle.
Me.
Doodle.
I guess.
That's more than I got. I
Doodle.
have the neighbors.
You know what that means in Italian?
Everywhere.
What?
Duro.
Doodle.
Testaduro. Testaduro.
Hard.
Hard-headed.
Doodle.
Testaduro.
Doodle is hard.
Hard-headed?
Place for us?
No,
Testaduro.
just the word doodle.
Are you up
hard.
to it right now?
You're doing meat and stuff.
Testa.
Yeah.
We need a, what you call dry erase board with
Look at that. Look at that. Wait, let me take a picture. Hold on.
everybody on the same language.
Nothing too big, but I wanted.
Where's the video?
It's already. Look. It's already
That's
separated.
you know what, Rob? That's a work of art. Right there.
Yeah.
It's already separated. You
That's why I'm
don't
gonna
need an
build a
extra
tank.
step.
Dungeon cave.
That's what I use.
Absolutely.
It's following the seam, just like the European that I was saying. The European cut, the European butchers, they just follow the seam, follow the fat seam.
Yes, I'm using the whole knife because I just need to do it.
Some of those, yeah, 2 or 3
See what I'm
years.
saying?
Yeah.
Like Stu did, he cut into the copa.
Yeah.
It's like
This
we
is
they were
the
getting these
copa.
massive copas, and
Meat
this
is not
too
cut
big for me.
into
I wouldn't be able to cure it.
Because you're just
I had
separating
like I had
it
to
at
put
the
them in
fat.
a little piece like this. My copas are like this big around.
Dude, you want to trade?
So they say like you cure it for
It's
like
a work of art.
18 months.
Exactly.
Now,
Clean.
Now what are you gonna do with that?
Without dying, or is that
You gonna trim it?
like can I eat that like after like
That's the copa.
6 months and not die, or
It's gonna be pretty wet.
So big?
Yeah, it might
Straight
just not
across.
be palatable.
You don't
like,
trim it here?
it'd be like eating
why trim it then? Lose the muscle.
I'm asking.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, when you pack it up, you don't want any air spaces. So
You won't have it. You don't want loose
Really,
flaps.
like there's still too
Yeah, you don't
much,
want loose flaps in
bacterial
it, for sure.
activity.
so I can
We're not talking about loose lips anymore. You can talk.
Ah, loose lips. Sink ships.
Exactly.
I mean, some guys eat their
Sausage.
wet too. Like,
That's gonna be the biggest copa ever, dude.
I got my name on that one.
Who you do?
45%.
I think Doodle did.
Oh, did you put your name on
Doodle
that?
did.
That's why you're standing there.
I think Doodle did.
You're hovering pretty close for
Gonna need a
sure.
mediator before
Yeah.
you guys leave tonight.
I got a Fiocco, that's fine.
I would trim that end over there, Rob.
Over here on that
You
side.
mean this?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
No?
Why?
Just section it off and even it out.
No.
I would trim
Oh my God, it's gonna be a awesome looking copa.
I leave it.
What is that?
A copa.
Copacabana.
Excuse
That
me, soapy
is-
rag.
A 20-pound copa.
so parties at your house in what, year and a half?
Absolutely, Chicago.
Easy,
We're going.
easy. Chicago.
We're in. Bread, pizza,
People
everything.
go to
Oh
Chicago
my
on
God!
purpose.
You guys are invited. If you want to come over,
Used to be fun.
hey,
We'll
we
go
could
into
have
it. I'll
this in
tell
my
you that
house.
right now. Okay.
Let's do it. Next year's.
I drove through Chicago once. It was the worst 2 days of my life.
No, I'm in West Chicago, not Chicago. I don't even go to Chicago.
So we're gonna turn the hose on.
Oh my God, is that an awesome looking copa?
That's beauty.
Doodle,
You don't tie it?
No, I don't tie.
Doodle, you cure that? One piece, don't cut it. One piece. I got a guy, friend of mine that splits it in half because he wants it.
Just put salt in there. I know, my father-in-law does the same thing, put salt
No,
inside.
he
Are
said
you
it cures
crazy?
faster. I'm like, you're nuts. You don't
No,
ruin
I
a
put
beautiful
salt
piece
in
of
there.
muscle.
He doesn't cure it. He doesn't equilibrium cure it. He'll cut down here, put salt in it, tie it up.
No, you
age it.
ruin it.
Yeah.
If you cut
Do
it
it
in
all.
half,
Leave it the same.
No, why are you doing that?
If you want, I'll send you some of the collagen sheets.
right?
Yeah.
You wrap in the
And a
collagen,
bung would be enough. You
wrap
don't
in
have
the
to tie
collagen
it.
sheets, and then you
Well, I net
you
it.
net it.
Okay, yeah.
Once I've got.
Because otherwise you'll have a big blob
You
of
net
it
it.
and it'll be skinny the other
No,
way,
no,
right?
no.
It
It
becomes nice and round.
That's too
I love it.
Okay. So basically, normally if we in the trade, we'll take it up here. This is the pork butt, Boston butt, whatever you want to call it. From here up is the picnic. Now, basically, most of it goes for sausage, salamis, and that sort of thing. There is a money muscle right in here.
I'm
And
interested
a
in
lot of people don't even realize,
Yeah,
right?
that's the one.
Now, I think it's this side right here.
I try to get it to it, but I never find it.
Okay.
Whatever you
Now,
look
instead
for.
of talking,
Watching it.
watch. Tip of the knife, follow the bone around. Literally, you're going to clean that bone up the same way as I did before.
The dog will hate you
That's all right.
because you take off.
Take off all the meat. You know, this has got to be the hardest one, the shoulder, to negotiate.
It's not. It's one of the easiest ones. But like I'm trying to tell everybody, look at the bone, imagine the bone. See the bone in your mind, see it through the meat. Don't look at it on top of the meat,
If
see
you've
it
been there,
inside.
you can imagine it. You got to be there first.
Well, that's what I'm showing you.
Remember,
50 years.
take it
Exactly.
in.
I mean, if you've been there, you can
And I
imagine
did it like twice, so
If you've been there
There is a
many
little bit of
times, you can
difference.
imagine it. I love it watching professional work. It's just.
no, he wasn't talking about you.
Oh, good.
No, I was just
He's talking
talking.
about me and what's drinking my vino.
We were just reminiscing.
I'm talking about Stu.
Hi, are you?
Steve.
Steve, John, whatever.
Steve?
Stu Gotts.
So I'm surprised though you're not using your new knife that you got at your
The club?
going away party. Yeah,
No,
the North
no.
Shore.
I would never use that for this. I need a bony knife, I need a short
You know
one.
what though?
But it was a boning knife
don't
that
have
you
a
got.
knife?
No, it's a little steak knife.
Little steak knife. That's a boning knife from Shun. It was a pretty good one.
Tools.
Cut the joint.
No, sharper.
Yeah. And he's going to complain later on. I don't know how to do that. It wasn't watching.
Exactly.
See how he cut the joint? Right
That's the
through.
blade, right in there.
That's the blade.
Can I have that? I want to go canoeing.
Yeah, sure.
It's quite a paddle.
It will be by the time I finish with it.
Yeah. Look at how
Play
clean it
tennis
is.
with that.
Yeah, that too.
People.
Look at how clean it is.
Damn.
I'm telling you. This guy, he don't waste nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing left on that bone.
Anybody dip on the bacon?
What bacon?
That bacon.
Belly.
Well, the belly's there and the loin's there and the top sirloin's there.
You know, you got two more. I'll tell you what, I'd like to take a leg home.
All right, I'll get the bacon. Nobody else
I'd
taking
love
meat
to
home?
take a leg home.
I think we're okay.
Maybe I'll grab some here right
That
now.
way you should make some prosciutto.
But he is right, Culatero is better.
Nobody's claimed the belly?
Culatero is better.
Oh yeah, much better.
It's there.
I don't know what to do with it.
You don't have to deal with the bone. You put it in, you gotta cut it.
That's a lot of bacon for you. Are you sure you can handle that?
Oh, I can handle a lot of bacon.
Look at that belly.
Here, go
Oh
see
my
what that
god.
Can we help you?
I would, but
Oh my god, look at that
I need
belly.
to have some of it, just so you know.
Yeah.
That is short bacon.
He wants to. Robert wants to give me the schinken.
We cut two different types of bacon.
That's don't tell me that.
No, that's
and
the
long.
bacon I want. Oh, that's the loin.
Yeah.
In England, they call that short bacon.
Really?
I heard.
That's
So,
short bacon?
short bacon?
No, short back.
Short back. It's got loin.
So you can cure that like a bacon?
That's bacon.
That's bacon?
That's,
Yeah.
I just wanted
you
to
hear,
know
hear the guys, the English guys out on the shop pig, we'll call that proper bacon.
Yeah.
You guys don't know what proper bacon is. That's proper bacon.
So I'll cure it the same way I do regular bacon?
Yeah.
Where's that marker?
You say
We gotta make
only
room.
because
Robert's gotta
Doro
work.
didn't get his eyes on that one.
Robert's gotta work. We gotta clean the table.
That's a big slab of meat, man.
God.
You think?
Holy
That's
smackers.
probably around about 25 pounds there, and I'm just guessing. Because I know my regular ones are probably around about 16 pounds.
That fat is awesome.
And so I'm going to cure that the same way I do normal bacon.
Yeah.
And my daughter's going to like it.
I don't know.
So is that from the belly or the back?
That's the cat.
It is, okay.
Loin.
Okay, so it's the back bacon.
Yeah, that's back bacon. What we call back bacon. Yeah. So
forget about shinken.
Shinken, yeah, you're supposed to get
Go
the
away.
shinken. Ah, you got your
Go
goods on the
away.
shinken now.
Robert,
I
that'll,
keep looking at
that'll
this
make a
and
good shinken, right?
I'll make it get nice.
Oh, you had an ulterior. You guys had an ulterior.
blade
I
bone.
just like that. Like,
Where
Okay.
the bone was?
make a date.
Blade bone.
Right there.
Okay.
You weren't watching again. I told you.
Just turn it and okay. Okay, now I know.
Watch the movie.
I think these
So,
guys had an
pull it out,
You
clean
guys
it.
Come down.
I haven't cleaned as good as I usually do, but I mean that's fine. Take the shank bone out. This is what you're left with. Okay? So, what you need to do is think outside the box. Literally think outside the box.
You sound like my boss.
This is where the magic comes in.
Outside the box. I'm inside the box.
That's where you should not be. That's it right there.
That's the money muscle?
That's the money muscle right there.
What do you do with it?
I use it for shinken.
Okay.
Everybody laughed at me, and then when they tasted it, they go, Christ, what's going
So
on?
is it something you would sell uncured, or is that?
No, it's
cured?
good and smoked.
Like only that flat?
Or just make it.
No, it's not.
We're just making it
Ah, the whole thing.
Okay, so
Are you guys just
I'm going to square it off.
Lardo and Smarto and you guys are just making stuff up trying to make me look stupid. It's a big conspiracy, I'm sure of it.
And his microphone has a fuzzy.
Yeah.
This is the muscle right here. This. So basically, if I'm going to cut right across,
Like almost above the blade bone.
Absolutely. We saw some
Right?
no, that's the bottom of the blade bone. This is the top. This is where the.
But it's above the blade.
Yeah, yeah, no,
Right?
yeah, yeah.
His
blade.
favorite
okay.
is prosciutto, right?
You like the good stuff.
Get one hanging out, you'll
Now
have
I'm
it for your, maybe a couple
confused.
years for your.
Why are you confused?
Because
Get one hanging out, you'll have it for your.
which way are you gonna hang that?
Like
The muscles are all gonna fall apart.
No, it's not.
That'll be inside.
Filled with porky goodness rather than.
I know I just gave you guys
That's
all
gonna stay
ideas for
together.
nice
You got money muscles.
prosciutto pinata.
But he's not done yet.
Thank you.
I've heard worse ideas.
Bacon?
Okay. No, well, you could do, but I'm going to use that for sausage.
Right there.
I thought he said I'm going to use that for something. What?
That is a big chunk of meat.
Right there.
There's your shinken.
What sausages? Just there.
All right.
all I'm gonna
Dispatching
do-
of the.
I would cut that right off.
Yeah, for sure.
All the loose flaps.
Because the artery comes through, I'm just cleaning a little bit. I don't want to do too much due to the fact is what will happen is it'll start falling apart, and I don't want it to fall apart. Okay?
Got it?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Fiocco, that,
Now.
no problem.
EQ cure it.
As is?
Yes. You're going to use 2% salt, 2.5 on cure 2.
0.25.
Yeah, sorry.
Good work.
Yeah.
Good call there. Good catch.
And I'll give you the spice combination.
Are you guarding that thing?
I can't tie it up.
Is the Black Forest?
No.
Put it in the freezer.
Not that one?
No.
I have to tie it up.
This one.
You're gonna warm it up.
Okay.
Okay. Cure it.
Cuddling it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And I probably
love you so much.
6 weeks, CQ, back in fact.
I love my meat.
Take it out
We're bonding.
and rinse it very, very lightly. You don't want to much the spices up.
It's right licked
Because what
by.
you're going to do is use a mortar and pestle to grind the spices up, okay?
You're gonna have to live with it for potentially a month.
What you need to do is cold smoke it.
2 years.
Cold smoke it.
This is your
to
way
your
here,
taste. I usually go
With a piece of meat.
pretty well close to 70 hours because I like the penetration and I like light smoke. So my smokes are very light, very delicate. So therefore 70 hours can build up and it penetrates,
I
okay?
like about
I think the string is on the truck.
40.
You heard,
50.
you try that Bolsey jambon. I mean, that's 70 hours, but it's penetrated properly.
Yeah, but
Okay.
that I did something
Big
wrong.
sewing
Okay,
needle on there too.
now, if you can get hold of a bacon hook,
That's a Barrie needle, isn't it?
which is a special hook for hanging bacons,
Yeah, I know.
You take
Not a hard
it goes in this way.
strip of fat,
So that when you hang it,
through the meat, and
hang it
then
down this way.
leave the meat and
If you
the fat
hang it
inside.
this way, because this will open
No,
up.
open it.
Yeah, this way's no good, that way's no good.
Basically, yeah. It's like injecting fat into it, basically.
The fat here that can be used for
Sausage.
no curing, lardo or whatever they call it.
What are you getting into now?
I got 2 bottles going here.
Yeah, but this one is already no good.
What?
This fat.
That can be trimmed.
Yeah, you should take that just to be sure.
No.
So nobody else takes it, I would. Mario? You ain't for
Did
somebody
you ever
else
taste
to-
lardo?
I don't even know what that
It's
is.
the most amazing fucking
Never
thing
heard of it.
ever.
That's good. You guys are all speaking some
Put it
foreign
in,
language to me.
you put it in salt for a year, and then you slice it thin. Oh my god!
just cured fat.
Yeah.
It's better than meat.
Yeah.
It's better than meat. Seriously.
But yeah, on a nice piece of like hot toast, you put it on.
Yeah.
Melts on there. It's great. Good stuff.
I'm wondering if you guys are just making stuff up. It's like a big joke on the sucker.
I brought stuff from home. I didn't find lardo for probably 2 years. It's hard to find like this thick.
It is.
Like
Even from
you
my
can do it like this thick, but like. That's awesome.
Here you go.
Lardo.
Cut it in half. Maybe somebody else wants a piece. Good.